host of the Gridiron.
The Giants, right, were at Cam Ward's pro day. Now, this might all be for naught, right, because if he goes number one, and it might be just apparently he did pretty good at his pro day, right? So it might be the same thing like last season, right? Right, the Giants could have gone to Jaden Daniels pro day, Drake May's pro day, Caleb Williams pro day, and it'd be all for naught because you heard on Hard Knocks, Shane was talking, I can't remember who it was, to the guy with New England. And there wasn't anything that the Giants could have given up to move up from 6 to 2. I don't know who they would have taken. They would have taken Daniels or May. That I don't know. But apparently there was nothing that the Giants could have given up. I mean, if they're locked in on a quarterback, there's you got to get your quarterback. Right? So there's nothing the Giants could do. Now it's same thing with. I mean, you see how it worked out for the Commanders getting Daniels. I mean, that dude's going to be trouble for a long time, right? There's nothing the Giants could have given up to the Commanders. I mean, especially if the Commanders are like, this guy's really good. We like this guy. And then if they had the Giants, somebody in your own division, move up and take them, and you move back, you get some after extra draft capital. So now you still don't have a quarterback. Nah. So there was nothing the Giants could have gave up to jump up to number one to get Caleb Williams. There's nothing that they, might be the same thing with this. They go to Cam Ward's pro day. Apparently he had I'm going to read an article here, but apparently he looked pretty good. But I said, it might be nothing. The Giants could call the Titans. We'll give you our next 3 first-round picks or something. No, we're good. So, but apparently he did. According to these articles, he did impress. Cam Ward feels he solidified being the number 1 draft pick after impressing at pro day. Cam Ward stopped just short of declaring the race for the number 1 pick over and sharing his thoughts on the national real estate scene. His pro day on the University of Nashville, Tennessee. There you go. My bad. His pro day on the University of Miami campus Monday felt like the last public step toward landing with the Tennessee Titans, who hold the top selection in next month's NFL draft and has brought the biggest contingent to a highly anticipated event that all 32 teams attend. After Ward's throwing session ended, he shared a moment of celebration with the 5 Miami teammates who caught his passes in front of nearly 100 NFL personnel. Phew. Then next on the field to meet Ward were the Titans general manager Mike Borgonzi, president of football operations Chad Brinker, and assistant general manager Dave Ziegler. After one especially impressive throw during the workout, Ward pointed to Brinker and Borgonzi, who watched closely first from behind Ward, then later from the sideline for the red zone portion. Ward told reporters he felt like he'd left no doubt about how the Titans should view him and where they should select him when the draft begins on April 24th. And though Ward said his pointing toward the crew in Tennessee blue was his way of saying that should solidify his standing as a number 1 pick, he also said he believes he's the best player in this draft because of what he did over the college career, not in a 35-minute workout. As for the post-workout chat with the Titans brass and separate embrace with Coach Brian Callahan, Ward said he's open to more conversations and long-standing ones if the Titans draft him and make him the centerpiece of their ongoing rebuild. He said, I'll just continue to talk with them, let them get to know me, and I get to know them, Ward said. But at the end of the day, it's just about playing football. I think Coach Callahan is one of the best head coaches out there. And the things he did with Joe Burrow in Cincinnati when Joe first got to the league helped Joe be really successful. And I just think the playbooks match up with what we did in Miami, not only for the Titans, but also with Cleveland and the New York Giants. All 3 of those teams like to do the same things we did in Miami. So I think it would be plug and play. The Browns hold the number 2 pick, were represented at Miami's pro day. New York General Manager Joe Schoen took the opportunity to speak with Ward for a couple of minutes during the earlier parts of the workout. Then Schoen watched the throwing session from the corner of one of the end zones. The Giants hold the 3rd selection. But the Titans picked first, and they were first on Ward's agenda as the team's traveling party took him to dinner Sunday night. Titans group at the pro day included Brinker, Borgonzi, and Callahan, offensive coordinator Nick Holes, quarterbacks coach, a bunch of other guys. The Titans also sent their in-house television and internet broadcast crew to record the pro day and Ward's post-workout interactions and interviews. Wow. I just think it's important for me not to forget where I came from, said Ward, who played 2 seasons at FCS Incarnate Word, and 2 at Washington State before transferring to Miami. There was one point where I didn't have one camera looking at me, and now the whole world is looking at me. I carry myself in a certain type of way. All I want to do is play football, take care of my teammates, and be a good person in the locker room as well. I think even back at Incarnate Word, I believed I was good enough to say someday I'll be the number 1 pick. I think all I needed was a chance. I think I always carried myself in that way. Every year I've gotten better, and it ultimately led to me being in the consideration for being the number 1 overall pick. Now, the thing is with the, you don't know if the Giants even have a shot at him. Ward Sanders aren't there, must snatch Carter. Yeah, Dart later. Tennessee didn't address the quarterback position as often. No. Well, maybe there's a reason why, huh? Hey, man, I can't blame them. As I said, it's the same kind of thing as it was last year. I mean, there's the Giants go there, right? But I mean, there may not be anything they can do about it, right? I mean, Shane can be like, "Oh, this guy's really good," but it don't matter. You know what I mean? Right, we beat the Colts, and now we don't have a chance of getting Cam Ward. Is what it is. Well, the thing is that if Ward's not gonna be there, if Sanders not gonna be there, or if you don't think Sanders is worthy of the number 3 pick or whatever, right? You got to take a difference maker. You got to take somebody. You need, we need players. We need big time players, and Carter, and as I said, there's other quarterbacks. Now, I don't know if Dart's going to be there, number 2, or if the Giants would have to, because we got the 2nd pick in the 2nd round. We got pick 34. So, the Giants maybe might have to couple up pick number 34 and a 3rd round pick and maybe something else. And jump back into the 1st round and jump in front of the team and snatch maybe Dart. Right? Because if we have Tommy Chicken, Cutler Parmesan, if we got Winston, if we get Dart, right? That's a possibility as well too. But if we definitely, if we don't draft it, we gotta get a difference maker. But as I said, the nice thing is, instead of Ward goes 1, you got Sanders, you got Hunter, and you got Carter. You got 3 guys, right? So I mean, there's guaranteed 2 of those 3 guys are going to be there for you, number 3. Guaranteed. So and you don't even know what the Browns are going to do. You have no idea. I mean, they could take Sanders. They could take somebody else. Who knows, right? So, but I mean, there's guaranteed. Even as I said, between if Ward goes 1, right? Guaranteed. If you don't want a quarterback at number 3, guaranteed that either Hunter or Carter is going to be there. Guaranteed. So. I mean, if you can get Carter, I mean, now you got some rushers, boy. I'll tell you. Now we're going back in the day, right? Where the Giants had all those edge rushers in Super Bowl 42 and 46, NASCAR package. Just keep sending edge rushers, right? I mean, sexy push in the pocket. Right? You got all these edge rushers, and that, man, wow, that would be fantastic.